Okay, so let's unpack this deep dive. Our sources looked at this profound mismatch between our modern lives and our, ancient biology. Specifically, how that feeling of chronic loneliness inside a relationship, this lonely marriage, isn't just a sad feeling. It actually gets translated into physical disease.
That's it, exactly. Our mission here is to trace that whole mind-body journey from what they call ambiguous loss.
Where your partner is right there, but not really there.
Right. From that feeling all the way to autoimmune disease. The big risk isn't just being alone. It's the subjective feeling of loneliness.
That internal agonizing sense that your needs aren't being met.
Yeah, that's the driver.
And the evolutionary paradox here is just wild. Our brains are basically running on ancient software that equates emotional isolation with like a lion hiding in the bushes.
A mortal danger. So
Yeah.
it hits the physiological panic button, even if you're perfectly safe.
And that panic button, it breaks the whole system.
It does. It breaks our stress regulation. You see, with that kind of chronic distress, the body's system for calming inflammation, the cortisol pathway, it starts to fail.
So you stop making cortisol.
No, and that's the crazy part. You might have tons of it. The problem is what's called glucocorticoid resistance. Your immune cells, they effectively start wearing earplugs.
They stop listening to the calm down signal.
They completely ignore it. So the body is yelling, chill out, but the immune system just lets inflammation run wild.
And at the same time, the fight or flight system is just stuck on high. And here's where our sources got really interesting. It's not just about your heart rate.
It's not at all. That system, the SNS, is sending signals adrenaline directly to your bone marrow.
The factory for all your immune cells.
Exactly. And it's telling the factory to change its production line, to stop making peacekeepers and start churning out, well, an army.
An army of aggressive, hyper-inflammatory immune cells. So you're flooded with these cells that are primed for a battle that doesn't exist.
And this whole biological state has a name. Scientists found a molecular signature for it. They call the conserved transcriptional response to adversity, CTRA.
So this is an actual reprogramming of your genes.
It is a fundamental one. The CTRA profile shows a huge upregulation of all the genes that promote inflammation and tissue damage.
And I'm guessing something else goes down.
You got it.
Yeah.
A massive downregulation of the genes you need to fight viruses and produce antibodies.
Wow. So the body is making this ancient evolutionary bet. It thinks, okay, I'm isolated, I might get wounded. So it prepares for bacterial infection from a wound instead of, say, a common cold.
A bet that completely backfires in a modern lonely marriage. You get this sterile inflammation with nothing external to attack, so it just turns inward.
And starts attacking your own body,
Right.
leading to things like rheumatoid arthritis or lupus.
Precisely. And we have to mention the gender dimension here. 80% of autoimmune patients are women. The tend to befriend response may actually make women more physiologically sensitive to this kind of social rupture.
Which creates a horrible, vicious cycle. Loneliness causes disease, and then the disease, the pain, the fatigue, it causes more withdrawal, which just deepens the loneliness.
But, and this is the crucial part, the CTRA is reversible.
Okay, so there's hope. How?
The key is altering the perception of threat. Things like cognitive behavioral stress management can literally turn down those inflammatory genes. It's all about restoring the function of the vagus nerve, the body's primary braking system.
So reestablishing connection in the relationship or even outside of it is like a physiological medicine.
It's a physiological imperative.
So what does this all mean? I mean, this kind of chronic marital loneliness, it's not just a personal problem, it's like a carcinogen for the immune system.
It really is. It means the cure for the body attacking itself might actually be social medicine. We have to start seeing connection as like critical infrastructure for our health.
Which leaves us with a final thought to mull over. If repairing the vagus nerve is key to fighting autoimmunity, and we know it's stimulated by positive social interaction, slow breathing, even chanting, how can we as a society start to prioritize reconnection as a legitimate, powerful health measure?
Hey, this is Mark, and some of you new to this channel may never have heard of Cassandras syndrome. That in essence is a condition where in many cases it's the non-autistic wife by virtue of suffering from emotional deprivation with an ASD husband for so long. She feels like she's not getting her emotional needs met, and she's kind of starving to death in that sense. Your emotional needs are every bit as important to your mental and physical health as water, food, shelter, and so on. So I have a book especially for you. It's called Living in the Shadow, Healing from Cassandras Syndrome in an Autistic Marriage. The link will be in the description area and also pinned in the comment section. If you are a neurotypical wife in a marriage with an ASD level 1 husband, and you feel like you're suffering from Cassandras Syndrome, then there's going to be a link below this video in the description area and also pinned in the comment section that will take you to my Cassandras Syndrome recovery group. We meet 1 hour a week for 4 weeks. I hope to see you in that group.